to the channel, fool. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe if you like videos like this.
The latest research in neuroscience says you can change your brain just by thinking. So then as you begin to think about a new possibility, and your brain begins to fire in new sequences and new patterns and new combinations, and you begin to plan your behaviors, and you begin to review in your mind, mentally rehearse who you're going to be in your life. The mere action of mental rehearsal begins to install the neurological circuits in your brain. Now your brain is no longer a record of the past. Now it's in fact a map to the future. And over again, when people do this, it may take them months, but over and over again, we've seen this. We've seen it enough times now to know that people reach a certain point with themselves where they feel so whole. They feel so satisfied with who they are. They feel so happy with themselves and their lives that they could care less if they have the disease.
Always have that in mind. I think, therefore, I am. She didn't even blink.
El video tú mismo.
This is CGI, right? Or AI? Wow.
There's a red light and then there's a big bright light.
They're absorbing around it. I know, Ala.
Where the one that's
Bro, I'm telling you, there was a lights right now lit up. It's just hovering there.
the white thing on the top? The white
There's
dog?
no way, bro.
No. I'm not scared, but that's crazy though.
It's just there, bro.
What is it, Daddy?
It's getting brighter.
Oh, yeah. I don't see it though.
You guys don't see what I see on my camera because it's so zoomed.
Bro, you still on the phone? Oh, came back. Look at, bro, they're coming back. The lights are coming back.
There's three. There's three aliens.
In front of me, bro, right in front of us.
Three aliens.
Look. Oh, the other light's turning on.
Oh no. Oh, that's so big.
Oh, there's the other lights. Bro.
Oh, it's okay.
It's gone. No, it's still there. It's still there.
It's hiding in the clouds. I'm
It is
zooming
in the clouds.
in.
That's what my brother said. In the clouds. In the clouds.
Yes, I'm zooming in, babe. I can see the saucers in my
I
zoom.
know I can see it.
You can see it, Zaid,
I
huh?
can barely see it. That's so crazy, dude. And cool.
Bro. Oh no! Look to your left. Look to your left. There's another one to the left. Over here in the trees. What the? Bro. What? Bro. Over here, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Baby, don't move. I'm outside the truck. Don't move.
Should we be worried, guys?
But inside this 3-star motel, this what really freaked me out up here by the front door. Not this. See the latches, bro. This what freaked me out. Right by the front door. Is that?
Hey, would you go down there? What job is this?
So you just pace back and forth?
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
Because you know, a lot of people lazy. They're just sitting around.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm not that type of people.
Yeah.
Different.
Bet he was waiting for years for someone to ask him.
This is one of the first ever reportings of UFO. 1803, Hitachi province of Japan. This is where it gets crazy, right? This is relevant. This happened on the sea by the shore.
Okay.
And there were fishermen, right? Japanese fishermen just fishing. All of a sudden, he sees this big sphere. It was floating in the water, and out came a woman.
What the heck?
This is all documented in ancient
In
Japanese
what?
writing, fam. Like,
Oh.
they were saying it seemed as if it was made of resin, crystal, and cast iron. But this was the weird part. What they said the woman looked like: pale, pinkish skin. Everyone in Japan has what color hair?
Yeah.
She popped out of that with red hair. She was carrying a box. She always held it tight and never let anyone get close.
Yeah.
People were really confused and wondering why. There was one old man, elder of the village or whatever. He was able to get a story from her. She explained to him that she was banished from where she was. She was in love with a man and things fell through. And for whatever reason, the old man thought that she might be holding a
Wait a minute. What was in that box again?
Don't come to Brooklyn with your nice cars. They gonna leave you on jack stands, bro. Look, for them. I don't even know if they're capable to hold up the car. They left my man on 4 old used jack stands, bro, on a Lexus. I don't even know what kind of Lexus this is, bro. My man Wills is gone. He over here at a girl crib probably.
This is New York. No comment.
You want to hear a crazy coincidence pertaining to history?
Please.
I saw this from a guy on TikTok. His name is Nate Hale. December 5th, 1664, a ship sank off the coast of Wales in the Menai Strait. 81 people on the ship died, and there was only one survivor, and his name was Hugh Williams. December 5th,
Same year?
1785, a ship sunk in the exact same spot. Everyone died except one person. Can you guess his name?
Hugh Williams.
Hugh Williams.
What?
August 5th, 1821, a ship sank in this same spot. One survivor.
No way.
Hugh Williams.
Thrice times?
No. August 19th, 1889, a coal barge, same spot, except this time there was 2 survivors. Can you guess their name?
Huey and Hugh.
Both named Hugh Williams.
How is that possible?
It seems like this guy's like a time traveler.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta fix this. Like, I have
And
to.
he keeps
I have
going
to
back.
break the paradigm.
Or is the luckiest man alive? Or is the reason why the ships keep sinking? I don't think it was fake or they were faking it either.
Technologia!
The way he said technology just cracked me up. Technologia.
These people think I'm crazy. Y'all, look at. Just look. You see that? Y'all see that? Yo, watch this. Got it on camera. Thank you, God. What?
And I can confirm, girl, you are not crazy.
Phoenix Lights, Part 2, from Chandler, Arizona. With another one right here. But look, right there. And then another one right there.
And I know what you're gonna say. The airplane's lining up to land. Maybe not.
This is the best Cybertruck ever.
Elon, you can't make this up. Please, someone explain.
Can't help you. But where are you? She's in the house. Oi.
Are you still there? Are you still watching?
Always come back.
This is one of the weirdest things I've come across. There was this prophecy of a Hopi chief. This prophecy goes back to before the white man was in America. He had this whole sketch. They didn't have a written language, but he like predicted really crazy stuff. He said there's this separation at the end of the straw line. It could either be chaos or it could be the coming of the Great Spirit again. It boiled down to one individual. It is known that our true white brother, when he comes, will be all powerful and will wear a red cap or a red cloak. He will bring with him the sacred stone tablets. With him, there will be two great ones. One will have the symbol. It looked like it just an X.
Yeah.
And when I read that, just chills went down. He mentioned that the man with the X symbol. He said he will be a man of great invention.
I'm just now understanding the X
Yeah.
reference. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
When it talked about the sacred tablets, that was weird to
we
me.
talked about the Mar-a-Lago.
We talked about the
Yeah.
Mar-a-Lago Ark of the Covenant
Yeah.
thing. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe in coincidences?
Listen to me. There's an actual alien invasion going on right now. This is the third time this has flown over. It disappeared. This is important. This is Port St. Lucie. Please see the bottom, okay? They're not playing around. The government did something, and I don't know. I guess negotiations fell. I don't know.
There's been 12 flyovers, not 12 in the past 15 minutes. All commercial jet owners, aircraft, it's getting ridiculous.
Well, that plane disappeared. Did he go above the clouds, or is it something else?
Okay. Well, this is the kind of situation that inspired Tiny New York, the book. Look at this door. Cannot be more than, I don't know, 3.5 feet wide. In between two brownstones. And here we go. Gotta be the skinniest store in New York. Amazing. Love it. Need a disco ball? Need a bomb? Need some water at ATM? We got you, bro. Don't you worry. It's all gonna fit in this skinny little store.
Is it wheelchair accessible?
Do you see? Do you see?
November 16 of 2024, a school teacher stands outside of his class while struggling to remain calm. Only a few minutes ago, he was just inside setting up decorations for his class when he had to stop and immediately walk out after seeing something that made him jump out of his skin. Now, the school that he teaches at doesn't really have a history of paranormal occurrences, but the students there would often make up stories and rumors about the school being haunted, specifically by a student who used to go there. Whether or not this student actually existed remains a mystery, but tonight, after encountering what just happened, he no doubt believes that his class is haunted, if not the whole school. It appears that someone is sitting at a desk towards the back of the class while facing the board in front of it. Now, just for reference, this is what it usually looks like when there isn't someone occupying a seat. Nothing stands out because clearly nothing is there.
And ask yourself, and why are so many schools haunted?
This is a specialty dish from Hubei, China, exploding stir-fried river stones. It's a tough dish, and you might wonder if your teeth will survive. Of course, you don't actually chew on the stones. The chef adds various seasonings, and you suck on them before discarding them. The origin of this unique dish dates back to when people couldn't afford meat. Someone discovered that these river stones could taste like fish and shrimp. They started collecting the stones and cooking them to make them edible. When you order this dish, the chef enthusiastically demonstrates how to eat it. So whether it's delicious or not depends on the seasonings used.
And no to the no, no, no. Hey guys, do you think they wash and reuse the stones? It's a hard pass for me, friends.
You guys hear about the Google AI that went rogue?
No, what happened?
The Google AI Gemini student, 29 years old, was using the AI, and then it got mad at the guy.
What did it do?
The guy was just asking it questions, and it just went dark. And so this is what Google's AI said, quote, "This is for you, human. You are not special, you are not important, and you are not needed. You are a waste of time and resources. You are a burden on society." And it says, "You are a stain on the universe. Please die, please."
What in the world? That can't be real.
It's very real.
That's unsettling.
I mean, it sounds demonic. Like, you think of people that are being tormented by demons, so it's just like, just die. Just die. You're worthless.
Yeah.
That's what that freaking AI was doing, dude.
How scary. You're typing, and you see that being the response. Keep going. I'm like, that'd be so scary.
Not cool.
Sounds like this AI got possessed.
Hello? 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 Hello?
And me expecting for the hero to show up. But seriously, getting lost like that is no joke. You guys tell me, is this guy too fast?
Taken an unexpected turn. The astronauts doing the spacewalks will now be wearing snorkels after the last astronaut who performed a spacewalk nearly drowned when his helmet filled with water. Let's get to...
But just my gut inside me said, that's my dive buddy, and I should be with my dive buddy. That's my dive buddy, and I should be with my dive buddy.
But the last spacewalk ended with Italian astronaut Luca Parmitano nearly drowning in his helmet after it started filling with water.
Water is in his eyes now, and it seems to be increasing.
Fellow astronauts quickly pulled him back into the station. When they did, water poured from the helmet.
Is the official narrative crumbling? Is the space just water?
I'm not really sure why the paparazzi have me going on a plane looking like I'm wearing a Jason mask. It doesn't even look like me. I don't know why I have a torch in my hand, honestly. I think my friend accidentally gave that to me. But anyways, it's my birthday. I'm not turning 42. I'm turning 5 this year. I'm turning 5 years old. And I have to go to kindergarten tomorrow.
Baby strawberry, a very, very cute baby cake that my friend...
It really kind of hurts my feelings that the paparazzi make my face look like I'm wearing like a white Jason mask. It doesn't even look like me. They've always been incredibly cruel to me, the paparazzi in pictures and the way they've illustrated me to be in. Some of it, I know I'm not perfect at all by any means, but some of it is extremely mean and cruel. And that's why I've moved to Mexico.
Is this still Britney Spears?
So I've created my own gas station
that makes fuel from plastic waste. Let's go. So this is plastic crude oil. And as you can see, we have quite a bit of this plastic crude oil. Well, it can be fuel, but we need to refine it and clean it up. So let's...
Just incredible. But hey, guess what? This steak has been around since the 80s.
Yeah. Are you the one that's been messaging me on Roblox? Yeah. I thought you were older. You said you had an older brother and a sister?
I have a sister.
Well, I come over here to you told me that your mom was hot.
She is.
You sent me pictures of your mom.
She's very hot.
Well, does she know that I'm coming over to meet her?
Can I tell her?
So you didn't tell her?
No.
I don't know how she's going to react. Did you send her the pictures?
No. Mom, there's this guy out here wondering if you can get his number. Or if she...
He sent me pictures of her.
Yeah, I sent you pictures of him to this guy I met on Roblox.
Of you? I don't know. You're sending pictures of me to some random person?
No.
Dude! I played Roblox and he sent me pictures of his
That's
mom.
weird. That's really weird. Isn't that like a kid's
Gave
game?
me y'all's address.
Yeah, see? Get in this house. I'm sorry. This is not right. I can't believe you're not playing on Roblox for a while. That's not okay. You just come roll up at someone's house.
And then all of a sudden I asked for pictures of his mom. I know that sounded crazy.
Don't you ever send pictures of me to anybody.
It's not like that. I'm just, I'm kind of
Yeah, that's weird. Either way.
You know?
Yeah, that's not okay. Get in the house. Come on. I'm sorry he wasted your time. Come on. This is why I told you, man. It's not how kids on Roblox. That's weird.
It was nice to meet you.
There are really sick people in this world, so you better keep an eye on your kids.
We received a phone call before 1 o'clock in the morning that was from a family member of Elizabeth Pollard. That family member had advised us that Mrs. Pollard had gone out to look for her cat yesterday afternoon and has not since been heard from. They wanted to start a missing person investigation. We followed through with that and came down to this community. While we were here, in the back of the building, we discovered the victim's, Mrs. Pollard's vehicle. And our troopers approached the vehicle, hoping to find her in there. We did not, but what we did find was her 5-year-old granddaughter, who was in the vehicle that wasn't running, but luckily that 5-year-old was okay. We, at that point in time, realized that this could be a very bad situation, and while the troopers are conducting their search, they do notice that there's a hole only a few feet away, maybe 15 or 20 so feet away, from a car that appears like it could be a potential sinkhole. And at that point in time, it becomes basically an all hands on deck type of scenario, and all of our emergency responders are called out.
Right now, our scene is still very, very active. We are still in rescue mode. You know, we did have equipment from all over Westmoreland County come in, specialized equipment come in. We've had to bring in a contractor with some other specialized equipment. We are working with the Bureau of Mines to be able to access the area and continue our rescue. At this point, like I said, it's still active and we are in rescue mode.
Hopefully grandma is okay, but the chances are slim.
sound of that.
Plastic death whistle or something else?
You gonna pay for that?
Huh?
You gonna pay for that?
Yeah?
When?
Huh?
You gonna pay for it?
Excuse me.
Uh, Come on, bud. Come on.
Get out.
Come on.
Get out. Get out.
Take your f***ing go off.
You see that, Coach Q? They are all over the place. What?
Bro was about to start a war with a 20 bucks laser. Grandma wasn't playing around. She pulled his mask like he was Scooby-Doo.
นี่อย่างใหญ่เลย น่าจะติดที่อะไรแล้วก็ตายจมน้ำตาย อันนี้น่าจะแค่ครึ่งท่อนหลังนะ ตัวอะไรครับเนี่ยอนาคอนดาใช่ไหมตรงปากทางเข้าแยกฮอนด้าจะเข้าวังปลาหมอนะครับ น่าจะครึ่งท่อนหลังหัวไม่รู้อยู่ไหน
That's a huge python.
Normal pads of sheets of paper.
They're not
but
normal
basically, basically, I got a printer in my hometown of Los Gatos, California, to make these pads for me, and I got them the supplies from a higher quality printer, and they're perforated, so you can tear them off like green stamps. I don't know if it's the right president. The serial numbers are very suspicious, but you can still smell the ink, so don't touch it because it's a little wet. They meet the specs of the U.S. government. So by law, these are legal tender. I have been spending them. You can get arrested for them. You cannot get convicted because you're in the right.
He's printing his own $2 bills
and I sell
spending
sheets,
them.
I sell sheets of $4 $2 bills for $5. And of course, I tell you, what you're getting is worth $50. It's worth. You'd be an idiot not to buy it for $5. I sell them all over the place. And the Secret Service approved these 3 times.
And for trolling millions at a time, no one is better.
The Vector, NASA's official logo. If you've ever looked at NASA's official logo, both their official insignia and their official seal, you'll see that the most prominent object in the seal is a red swooshing object. They call that the chevron or the vector. If you ask NASA's Public Affairs Office, this symbology is featured so heavily in their insignia and seal, they'll tell you that that is a representation of a hypersonic wing design from the 1950s, the time the logo was created. Not exactly the case. Someone might want to ask the Russian Federals, and while you're at it, you can ask the Chinese, who formed their space agency in 1996, why in the world they're using a hypersonic wing design from the 1950s as their official logo. Then you can ask the Japanese, the South Koreans, Taiwanese, Malaysia, Mexico, Iran, all of these countries, even Bulgaria. They all utilize the vector symbology in their space agency logos. In every logo dealing with the Mercury program, you'll see what looks like a number 7 in their logo. And again, NASA's official story is that they put this number 7 there so that they could pay homage to the original 7 Mercury astronauts, getting the fact that only 6 Mercury astronauts actually flew into space because number 7 never did. Deke Slayton had a heart problem, so he didn't get to go up. So there were only 6 Mercury astronauts. Yet there's a 7 in every single logo. That's in the official mission or official program insignia for Mercury, as well as the 6 individual mission patches carry this logo. And it carries on to the space shuttle program. The Apollo logo has a big letter A in it. At least that's what they want you to believe, but it's not. Again, that's just a simple way of explaining away the inclusion of this vector symbology in the logo. If you go to the space shuttle program, the original space shuttle STS program patch is a triangular patch that, again, hides the use of the chevronic vector symbology. Every single one of the International Space Station expedition patches carry the vector symbology. The Russian Mir space station used the vector symbology. That was their official logo. You can even go deeper and look at military-industrial complex companies. Look at the logo on a company like Lockheed Martin, 2 vectors. The X-Prize logo, Ames Research Labs, U.S. Space Command, when you get into the military realm, their official logo is the vector symbol. And when you look at the military's individual space-specific programs, all of them deal with vector symbology in their official insignias. And the question really becomes, who or what are these people paying homage to? And the truth, quite frankly, is none of this world.
Fusion in the sun, that's well understood. It's only in the flares that you get fusion. There's no fusion in the sun. They don't know how the sun works. It's a transformer. Transforms from some other dimension. It's not burning anything. It doesn't have to. It's a converter. I don't know. Nobody knows. But that's what it does. That's the only thing it can do, because that's how everything works. It's taking energy from another dimension, counter space. There's no energy, actually. You can't see the sun in free space.
The sun is not visible.
It's not in free space. Well, when gross matter becomes involved, like the Earth's atmosphere and envelope and the surface of the moon, otherwise there is no light. You can see the moon, you can see the Earth, but you can't see the sun or you can't see the stars. You can see material objects, but you cannot see the sources of light. There is no light until there's a material object. It doesn't take light years. There are no light years because there's no light. So that means that the light you see from the distant stars isn't 4 million years old. It could be instantaneous. All the theories collapse when you can't see the stars in outer space.
This makes way too much sense when you realize time doesn't exist.
We build craft that look like their craft. They build craft that look like ours. It's underway right now. These drone things that are popping up over air bases, drones, a nice prosaic term that calms us down. Well, maybe somebody went to Amazon and bought one, or Walmart or something. They're trying to shoot those things down. They haven't been able to, using the kind of sophisticated anti-drone technology. It doesn't work on these things. I think those drones they're something else, and they're telling us something.
And something is escalating. But what? And that's all for today, fam. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to hit and smash the like button for me. Smash that subscribe button, be part of the family. Don't forget to drop a comment. Remember, stay woke, and I'll catch you next time.